do, I guess it might be helpful to talk about product ops as you brought up
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, so I really love product operations as opposed to a product manager type role. I've tried both. Product operations, we are at the intersection of all of the user facing teams, the users themselves, all of the product teams, the executive level. We're there to complete the feedback loops from all those users and the people who are talking to users and get that feedback into the product team so they know what to prioritize, what the biggest pain points are, if they're moving in the right direction, and help shape the strategy. We also own all of the internal knowledge, not own the internal knowledge, but we own making the internal knowledge available to all the different levels of teams. So building internal wikis so that people know everything about our products without having to constantly reach out to the product teams, having all of the tools in place so our support teams can support the products with our users. Basically, anything that requires transparency and visibility into the product, we make that happen. Also, a big part of it is just the operationalization of product development. So how we plan the launches, how we pick when and where to beta test things, how we determine that a beta was successful, so we bring it to GA, all that stuff around partnering with the PM to bring their product to life in the safest and most scalable way possible. That's what they lean on us for. And I really like that. I mentioned I like it more than a PM role. I think a PM role is more of like a top-down role. Like they determine the strategy, they're writing the roadmaps, they're driving the direction of the product team. But I see product operations as more of a bottoms-up role where we're partnering with, like we get to be on the front lines, especially in like Uber and Gopuff, like with the partnering with drivers, speaking with them, getting into our micro fulfillment centers or into our driver support centers and seeing what those frontline employees are saying and help, I guess, like course correct sometimes like what product is working on or help bring the products to life from the engineer's perspective. When you have engineers just sitting in San Francisco or Philadelphia, but you have a global footprint, how do you bring that to life for those people who don't get to be on the front lines? I think it's a really cool role.